Hello and namaste everyone. I'm Aradhana Singh and I'm going to tell you how to speak broken English with confidence. Confidence is the best accessory that you can wear and you can just influence all the people around you and help yourself and help the world around you with this confidence. Because confidence not only encourage yourself but also helps the people around you to have faith in you. So you must to have faith in yourself before others to have faith in yourself. So all I want to say is that just have confidence when speaking in English, whether you're speaking broken English. Like you can remember whenever you were a child or whenever you were young. So what your parents used to say, आप टूटी बोलो फूटी बोलो, you try to make them speak small words, small phrases, come on, get out, move out, play around. So with these certain small sentences, we are trying to teach them. We are asking them to read it aloud. So what we are trying to do is that we are making them to learn these are the words and these are the vocabulary. So first you have to enrich your vocabulary. So okay, we'll continue with this. But before we start the video, please hit the bell icon and don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Guys, today we are in an era of speaking in English where everybody is speaking English like want to speak English like a native speaker, though it is a language and we have to think in English before we speak English. So the fluency is coming only to me because I'm thinking English. I'm not speaking word by word which word should come first or which word should come later. I'm speaking English because I'm in the habit of speaking in English and it is only being cultivated from the very day one. It cannot be cultivated within 9 days or 10 days. If somebody will say okay, you can learn English within 10 days or within 10 minutes or within 1 hour, it's a bullshit. It cannot be completed. Any language, you can master any language at least over a period of 3 months. At least you need 3 months. So what are these steps that we can follow to have to master this language? First of all, foremost important thing is to have vocabulary. Enrich your vocabulary. From my first video to the other video and third video, fourth video, I have always emphasized on vocabulary because that is going to help you out with the words which is coming to your mouth. Because this only helps you to not to stuck in between whenever you are trying to deliver your speech. So only with the help of vocabulary you'll be able to speak a very fluent English. You're not stuck in between while speaking in English because words will creep into your head and they will come from your mouth. So the first and the foremost important tip, but what I believe and what I think is vocabulary. छोटे बच्चे को आप छोटे बच्चे को एग्जाम्पल लें, स्टैंडर्ड 1 के बच्चे को एग्जाम्पल लें. So what they do actually, what the teacher does, what the parents do, what everybody is doing is that to make them learn with the small one. ये apple है, this is a table, this is a chair. So now you go for the playground. So ये सारे vocabulary, आप verbs vocabulary सिखाओ, nouns की vocabulary सिखाओ, आप किसी की भी vocabulary सिखाओ. आप standard 1 के बच्चे को they're not bothering about the grammar कि grammar क्या है, ये क्या है. First and the most important thing is to have vocabulary. Second, हम उनको क्या सिखाते हैं? Read it aloud. Whenever you are trying to speak or whenever you are trying to help yourself with this English language, just read aloud whatever you are trying to read. So this will always have in your mind with this vocabulary. You can only able to interpret what you are what you are thinking inside. So what I'm trying to say is that help yourself with this listening power. Listen to all the interviewers. These actors, they must not have the full knowledge of grammar, but they're very good English speakers. All I know to say, when they speak, they utter such flawless words, such flawless vocabulary which comes when they're so sumptuous or they're so much used to it. Only the thing is they have the reason to speak in English. They have some good tutors which we cannot afford, but only the thing is that we can do with the practice. So all I want to say, the first step is vocabulary. Second is read it aloud. Whenever you're trying to reading anything, you read it aloud. So whatever the sentences which are there, you can have it in your mind. Third tip is listen to the people around you who are speaking English. Because most of the time, personally, what I'll try to tell you, I have learned or I have enriched my vocabulary by listening to all these actors, because I have the habit of listening to their interviews all the times. So all I want to say is that you can listen to any of, or like these nowadays the web series are also coming, so the podcasts are also coming. There's so many your Instagram is also full up with this. So whenever you're trying to browse, learn a new word which is coming across and try to implement it. Implementation is the again the most important part. When you not try to implement, you are going to forget that word. So try to implement that word. So these tips will help your confidence to boost and speak English with confidence around the around the people. So all I want to say is that you have to help yourself with these tips. आपको ये tips follow करने पड़ेंगे. Vocabulary, first one is. Second is um, read aloud. Third is listening. Listen and repeat. Listen and repeat. Like I was listening to Vidya Balan recently, and she was coming with such flawless sentences and such flawless words. I mean, it was. I'm so much amazed to learn. I always keep on hearing these actors and actresses interviews and whatever they're trying to say. I always follow them. So you may follow anybody, but whomever you like. So you have to listen and repeat. All I want to say is that आपको सुनना है. सुनकर जो सीखेंगे ना, वो हमेशा याद रहेगा. Like I have learned a new word through reading. That is revamped. Revamped means to change, to modify something in a modern way. So recently I heard a news that in the Adit Purush movie some of the dialogues are going to be revamped. So I was just looking for this what this revamp means. I know this was a some modification was going to be done, but what exactly the meaning is, I got it through obviously through Google search, and it was revamped means to modify, to change, or to bring something in a very modern way, to change something in a very modern way. So this was the thing. So I'm just trying to see how I help myself. Even I'm speaking flawlessly in front of you, I'm speaking fluently in front of you, but still I am reading. Like I just read news daily. I just at least one article I read daily. So I'm in the habit of reading news. I just love it, and most of the time I just go through with these interviews of these actor and actresses. They literally influence me a lot with their language. So I personally follow them. So I'm not asking you to follow them. You can follow any of the things around you, because until and unless you listen, you'll not be able to project whatever you want to say. So this is the most important thing. You have to listen. You don't have the other option. How these native speakers speaking. Fourth is the pronunciation. You have to check out the pronunciation. Like sometimes pronunciation is pronunciation, so you cannot go with the pronunciation. It is pronunciation. There's so much videos on the pronunciation. You can go with them. Even I'm making videos on pronunciation. You can check out with them. So this for the pronunciation. Fifth, I think you have to find a friend, or if you cannot find a friend, just record a video of yourself. At least just you feel that you're recording a reel on Instagram and try to showcase your talent through this. So at least you'll feel that whatever the mistakes that you are making, you'll be able to realize कि हाँ मैंने ये mistakes करे हैं. Yeah, or you can show your videos to any of your close friends, or to any of your the people who are known to you, and they can make out your mistakes. They can find out your mistakes and you can realize them. Like बच्चों को हम क्या करते हैं, जब वो गलत बोलते हैं तो हम उन्हें rectify करते हैं. So who will rectify you? If you are not able to yourself to rectify your mistakes, you can ask others to rectify it. But at least you can take them into your confidence. कहाँ फिर जो आपके सिमिलर फ्रेंड्स हैं, जिनको भी इंग्लिश की प्रॉब्लम है, जो नहीं बोल पाते हैं फ्लुएंटली, आप उनके साथ कनेक्ट करें और आप दोनों बोले. इफ यू आर स्टक इन बिटवीन, नो मैटर्स, लाफ एट योरसेल्फ, लाफ एट ईच अदर, बट एटलीस्ट कम विद द कंक्लूजन कि हाँ हमें बोलना है, टूटी बोलना, फूटी बोलना. वी हैव टू स्पीक अ ब्रोकन इंग्लिश, बट से इट विद कॉन्फिडेंस. इफ यू से विद कॉन्फिडेंस, पीपल विल अराउंड यू लाइक अच्छा, दिस इज अ गुड वन, ही इज लर्निंग, ही इज ट्राइंग टू. At least he's making an effort to learn. So people will acknowledge your efforts, and your efforts will not go in vain, my dear. I'm telling you this, your efforts will not go in vain. Fifth is, it's good to make mistakes. And it's okay to make mistakes. Mistakes are the one which help us to realize and help us to rectify. If we're not able to make mistakes, we'll not be able to realize what is wrong and what is right. So if you're making mistakes, we'll be able to figure out what is the problem and how we can handle this error or the rectifiers. So I'll just tell you about, just be thorough with this 5 tests which I'm telling, and you can definitely say a broken English with full confidence. If you like the video, please like, share, and subscribe my channel. This is